about... Oh, hello, you. I forgot about you. You and your Wild West theme. Tell me about why you went there to the thingamabob.
All right. High Prosecutor's Office.
So very magenta. So very Edward.
Much wow.
What? You?
Guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long.
Huh?
Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. I think I went a little British there. Sorry.
Well, that sentence was very British. There, by the window, a teacup in his hand. It's you. He has the hotel bring him tea service?
I can't believe you do that. Mr. Edward, you're back from the District Prosecutor Office inquiry.
Precisely. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Oh, yes, he brought me some information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful? Like, actually, was it...
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I love this! I love that they did something with this in the game. I forgot about this. This was such a non-important moment.
I like how he just looked at the front.
Wait, why am I surprised? This is a DS port. This is the second. Don't mind me, guys. I am stupid and fanboying too hard. I forgot this was a DS only case, and that the first 3 games had already come out.
Oh.
So this is not as big as a moment as I thought it was. Okay. Alright. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
That face.
I think the report is on the other side, Edgeworth.
I like how you did not say it. Poor Mr. Edward. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Actually, if my memory serves me, I think Edgeworth actually visits that French restaurant a couple times.
So wait, hang on. I want to talk to you.
Inquiry committee. So how'd the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this as a case of concealing evidence. Not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
That's good, at least. Concealing evidence.
Yes, apparently there are some who believe I concealed evidence.
You do.
They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Oh.
Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Yes. The SL9.
Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still in the presiding prosecuting attorneys. However, something happened? They gave me control of the investigation over the police department.
Were you the one given control of the investigation? I'm not sure how this works. Shouldn't the police be in control over the investigation? The police department?
Yes. Any further investigation of this case will be directed by Chief of Police Grant.
Huh.
I can do nothing but wait for his results. It's been handed over.
Okay. I mean, wouldn't it be in the police hand in the beginning?
You would think, yeah. Why, I ask you? Why?
Because you dismissed the officer.
As all along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
You yelled at the guy. He ran away in tears.
But still. Wow, I've never seen him out of sorts.
Not even when he was on trial?
Close. Let's present that ID record, since we now know. Oh, right. I better check this out now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went to the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Hang on, I want to see the rest of the time. Check. Yeah, like about 30 minutes before. Oh, interesting. 7777777. Huh. Someone got lucky there.
Yeah.
Who wants to believe that's chief of police? Either that or Lana. Like seriously. Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Grant, no less.
Haha. The chief of police.
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago.
Okay, so not SL09.
Yeah. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
Why?
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say.
But it was solved.
It really has nothing to do with the current case.
Well, I'm kind of skeptical about that
Yeah.
now because, yeah.
Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver added to court record. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case.
Yes, sure. Oops, wrong one. Check this out. Onward. Let me look at this tag.
Tag says AI16.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth says.
That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can we look it up?
I think it's just a tag.
I think it's just a tag too. Okay. Wait, talk and nope. Okay.
Goodman's knife?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revealed my worst memory of my life, as I recall.
That is very true, but we concluded the worst memory of your life too. We brought closure, kind of. Not really. I guess closure.
Full closure, but...
I don't like closure, you know. Yeah. We brought like an end to the case. We found the truth,
yeah.
And we kind of maybe ease up on your nightmares a bit. Maybe because yeah.
I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
Why the hell not?
A bad memory. He's talking about the murder in the elevator.
Of course.
Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
Might as well. Because we'll learn about it sooner or later.
Yeah. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was Deputy Chief of the Police at the time. Damon Grant. Deputy Chief. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago then.
Everyone is involved in this case 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know. He was the best we had, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why Deputy Chief of Police was on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal.
Okay.
We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands.
Now the question is, was he actually the murderer or not? Assuming, I'm guessing he is, cause
yeah.
I think since they did find out about the forgery, but they still didn't let him go.
Right.
Or at least they didn't say they let him go, so I'm assuming he's still in jail. Or dead.
We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Wait, you didn't. Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
What? My sister? What?
You still working on that scientific investigation?
Huh? Yes, of course. Just the day Mr. Ryan and I was using this.
Luminol testing fluid, Well then, you might have use for this.
Did you legit just give her some... What? What? Okay.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints!
Whoa. That's probably some hella expensive stuff there.
Yeah, aluminum. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We're the enemy, you know? Oh, look at that face.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Oh.
He wants to find the truth just as much as we do.
And I think also there's still like some open-endedness to that case 2 years ago.
Yeah, easily.
And I think he also wants kind of like more closure on that.
Right.
I guess I can say more closure. I don't like saying closure because there's not exactly an end to it, to anything really. But to feel for it to conclude more would be a better way of saying it. I think.
Edgeworth, I'm really...
He's gonna say something.
No need to thank me.
I knew it.
Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
I think he's trusting us with our abilities to somehow find the truth because for our last 4 cases, we found the real murderer. Or the real killer. Yeah. Really. Because in case 3, it wasn't really a murder.
Right, but there was a killer. Yeah. Fingerprint set. Added to fingerprint received.
Dang.
Alright.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Alright. I do remember seeing suspicious handprints somewhere.
Yeah, Well, thank you, Edgeworth. I didn't expect that at all.
Alright.
Back to the morgue. I mean, the evidence locker.
Yes.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
This takes me too long to realize stuff. Oh my gosh.
Security guard office.
Oh, you're gone? Oh yeah, you were gone before, but whatever.
Evidence room. February 23rd, evidence room.
Sector 3.
Our investigation turned a suspicious handprint. Here,
and this blood on the evidence, or the detective evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we borrowed.
Let's look at the other one too. Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
Finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that have left behind the clearest print.
I can't really tell the differences at a glance.
I think it might be the thumb because it got the blood there. Quit procrastinating. Choose a finger.
Thumb looks sideways though.
Yeah, so either that or the middle finger. I'm just saying, based on like the amount of blood, they would have to like wipe it harder, right?
Right.
So either finger or the thumb. So let's choose the
pointer.
Finger.
Yeah.
The pointer.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me choose your
how
it's done.
So here's the biggest question I had about playing this game on an emulator. I don't remember the layout of the buttons. In later games, there is a button that says blow.
Oh.
Yes. I don't know if there's a button on this that says blow. So I'm going to find out this time. Alright. Alright. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
I mean, this is her forte, man.
Yeah.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How'd you do that? Just touch the screen. See?
Yeah,
Alright.
just touch the screen.
Yes. Ah! It looks just like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that? You just blow
blow
with your breath.
Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Oh, that I didn't know! I didn't know! Okay.
Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. At least don't try, okay?
Yeah.
You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. But don't dump the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Actually, on the first time I did this, I made the entire screen white with powder.
Okay. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. White. I mean, we have a limited supply.
In this game we don't.
I mean, yes, in the game we don't, but like in real life, don't do the whole thing.
Yes. In later games, aka Spirit of Justice, we have a limited supply, and Dual Destinies, I think. But all right, we guess we better give it a try.
All right.
Uh-oh. There's a button.
And
There's not a button.
wait, hang on, a sec.
Well, I'm going to cover the screen in white while we figure this out. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
There we go.
There we go. Right?
Okay, we got it. Yeah, we found one. Okay, sorry about that. I'll keep that in mind next time.
We should have researched that.
Can you imagine? Okay, real quick. Can you imagine what this would be like if we had to play an emulator with actually had it like us having to say words?
Oh no.
Because there are games like that.
Let's try not to.
Yes.
Haha, you did it. You found one.
But this looks like nothing but a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem like a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely.
Oh.
It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprints as well.
All right.
Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Outside the blood, okay?
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Let's do this one. It's most clear.
All right. Spraying the powder.
Lay it on thick and then blow. And blow.
Blowing. Okay, do a little bit more.
Now blow!
I'm blowing. Hey,
Yeah,
hey!
the print so clear is dazzling.
The dazzling?
Gleam. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Don't, Phoenix, use dazzling gleam.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet. This is quite a process.
Phoenix!
The Phoenix!
Really? We find a fingerprint, but we don't know who it belongs to. That's not evidence enough for anything.
Well,
There's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? True.
I guess she's right.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix.
Oh, you're such a greenhorn. All right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left this mark.
How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in a different spot, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. And whose fingerprint would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Who would we find on this locker?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. It's Gumshoe! Match found! Well, I'm glad that crisis was averted with the mic.
Yep. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
You're so easy to read, Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time.
I mean, now you're figuring it out, Phoenix, like
Yeah.
seriously. Sometimes you hit something, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in the room. Let's check it out.
Like seriously. To the other side.
Move the mouse.
Where was it? Here? Oh. No. Here it is. Oh, what?
Examine. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Yeah, right. There was a handprint here. Okay. Want to try using this?
There go her eyes, sparkling again.
Check for prints.
Lovely to me. All right, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only
We only end up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area would have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped right away.
Prints other than the ones left by his bloody hand.
Spread it around and blow. Blow like it's your birthday.
Hey! We got a print.
Ha.
Alright.
A bloody left hand.
You can bring up... Yeah, you can bring up that and just scroll through.
Oh. I saw it right away. This was actually something we did in bioforensic. Doing handprints stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. I found it really interesting.
Hey, these fingerprints, they're...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall fingerprints added to the court record.
That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma. These are decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same spot.
Oh!
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on wiped bloodstain.
But why would Officer Marshall...
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results.
Please tell me you're not gonna ask him about it. Oh, you probably have to, actually.
I guess is what you call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
To be continued!
No, this is too easy. It can't be him. If anything I learned, it can't be whoever you suspect in the beginning because it's always the twist at the end.
Right. All right, guys. We finished up our time in investigation. And in the next episode, we are going back to trial!
Yay!
We've got fingerprints, we've got luminol tests, we've got file data, we've got a lot of stuff to present in court tomorrow. And we are going to do that in the next episode. See you guys then!
Bye!